let's talk about the book, The Few Keys to All Success. What I want to do is I want to go through those keys to success, but before I do, let's talk about what success is. I mean, I remember we developed this class on success. I started teaching this class on success, Perspectives 2710. I don't know if any of you have ever taken that class. I developed that class. I wrote the book on success. At some point along the way, I figured, I better come up with a definition of success. Up to that point, I've kind of been stealing the Earl Nightingale's definition, which is success is just the progressive realization of a worthy goal. And I thought, is that really the definition that I want to use? And as I thought about it, have you ever thought, what really is success? I mean, it's easy, whenever you hear somebody say, let's talk about what success is, the first words out of their mouth is, well, it's not money, it's not this, Okay, you can tell me what it's not, tell me what it is. I say, well, it's unique to each individual. Well, tell me how come. All right? Well, when I came up with the definition of success, here's what I was thinking. There's two ways to live your life. And I'm not going to argue about which one of these you should accept. They're just basically two worldviews. One worldview is to assume that you're nothing more than a random event in the gene pool. There was no reason why you were born. You just happened to be here. There's no reason why. It was just an accident. Two chromosomes hit each other, and boom, you're here. And there's really no rhyme nor reason other than chance that you're here as opposed to some other pair of chromosomes. That's one way to live your life. Now, I'm going to argue that that's right or wrong. I'm just, that's a lot of people live their life that way. But as I think about that perspective on life, I'm at a loss to try to understand how somebody who views their life that way would define success. And I've actually asked many, many audiences. I speak on this topic all over the country, and I've asked many audiences, if that's your perspective on life, tell me, what is success? And I've only had one person ever take me up on it and try to explain success from that paradigm. But the other way to view life is to assume that you're here for a reason, to assume that you're here for a purpose, to assume that there's a purpose for your life. Now, if you live your life by that paradigm, and that's the one I adopt. Again, I'm not trying to argue whether it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's the one I adopt. If you believe that there is a purpose for your life, that there is a reason for your life, then how else could you define success other than success is having fun, finding, and fulfilling that purpose? If you believe that there's a purpose for your life, then what you do is you try to figure out what that purpose is, and then you go out and you try to fulfill it. Now, you notice I also said in there that it's not just fulfilling your purpose, not just finding your purpose and fulfilling it, but it's also having fun. Is fun part of having success? Absolutely. Many reasons. But here's the best reason I think I decided to put fun in the definition. The world has enough grumpy people it really doesn't need any more. A lot of times, the way that we enrich the lives of people is through enjoying life, through having fun, through just being a delight to be around. So that's my definition of success. Success is having fun, finding and fulfilling your purpose in life. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to go through the 7 keys to success. And lest you think that I don't know how to count, there's a reason I'm going to start with number 6. I'm going to hit 6, I'm going to hit 7, then I'm going to come back around to the most important key to success, which is 1, and then I'm going to quickly hit 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right? So let's start with key number 6 to success, and you're going to see why I wanted to go ahead and talk about the 6th key to success after giving you the definition for success. Key number 6 is tied to the definition of success. Key number 6 is purpose. Be unique, not average. See, that's what success is. Key number 6 says that gets to the very definition of success. It says that what we should do in trying to be successful is we should try to pursue not money, we should try to pursue not fame, we shouldn't try to pursue popularity, we shouldn't try to pursue pleasure, but we should try to pursue purpose. Now, here's the thing that's the key to understanding this key to success. And what I talk about whenever I talk about this 6th key to success is that indeed the hardest part for a lot of people in finding and fulfilling their purpose in is actually finding it. And so I talk a lot in that chapter about how to find your purpose in life. But there's also a reason why I call this, each of the keys has a word and then a little tagline. The reason why I call it Be Unique, Not Average is that I'm convinced each of us has a unique purpose. It's not that we all have the same purpose, that each of us has a unique purpose. And part of what we're trying to do is to take our uniqueness and turn it into fulfilling our purpose. What that means is if you are a unique person with unique purpose, if you try to blend into the crowd, how can you fulfill your unique purpose? I remember we were talking in the family the other day, and one of my sons, my younger son, who has the opportunity to go into a lot of people's houses, he says, "You know, Dad, I've come to realize something." I said, "What's that?" He says, "Our family's not like everybody else." He says, "We're different." And I said, and what do you think about it? He says, "I don't know, it just kind of seems weird that we're different." I said, "Well, let me ask you a question, Alan." I said, "Do you want to have an extraordinary family?" He said, "Yeah." He says, "I want to be part of an extraordinary family." I said, "Well, how do you have an extraordinary family doing ordinary things?" You can't. If you want to be extraordinary in anything, you can't do the ordinary and becomes extraordinary. You can't be average and excel. You have to be unique to not being average. Normal means average. And that was one of the things that I wanted to talk about, is that how so often what we do is somewhere around junior high, we figure that the goal in life is to fit in rather than stand out. And you can't really fulfill your purpose if you're constantly trying to fit in. Well, key number 7 to success is sacrifice, seek wealth, not riches. And here's the essence of that key to success. All right? The essence of that key is this. What is wealth? All right? Here, let me tell you what I think wealth is. Wealth is having what you need to fulfill your purpose. Wealth is having what you need to fulfill your purpose. Now, what could that involve? Could it involve money? Would money help some people fulfill their purpose better? Absolutely. Then part of being successful is to get the money that you need to fulfill your purpose. Are relationships important to fulfill your purpose? Usually. So part of fulfilling your purpose is developing the people skills and developing the network of relationships that will help you fulfill your purpose. Is health part of filling your purpose? It can be. Is knowledge. Part of fulfilling your purpose is just to have the knowledge you need to fulfill your purpose. So you have all of these various things that you can use to help fulfill your purpose.